of the things that my research has tracked is the way in which nationalisms have become networked. So it's most explicit in the relationship between groups that label themselves Generation Identity or Identity Europa in the United States. So these groups push a very similar political platform, which is to say that they believe that whites are under attack both culturally but also as a species even, and so they spread a lot of biological racism. They believe in very racist theories. The idea between these groups isn't that you necessarily, everyone in these movements needs to know each other, but that they all need to be on board with the same philosophy and the same kind of ideology. And for the United States in particular, it's really important that we understand that because America works on a belief about itself as a nation of immigrants, we've seen white nationalists and white supremacists in America really rely on their European ancestry and European roots to say, the more European I am, the more American I am, because of the notion of empire and colonization.
Abubakar Ibrahim, Nigerian journalist. What can you tell us about media coverage and public opinion perception in Nigeria about migrant flows coming from other African countries to Nigeria and from Nigeria to Europe?
Nigeria has had a long history of accommodating refugees. Right, we accommodated refugees from South Africa before. We had a lot of refugees from Liberia and Sierra Leone during the wars, and but now Nigeria is contending more with people that have been displaced within Nigeria itself. These were people who were displaced by apartheid in the first place. So Nigeria was very happy to welcome them, to put them through school. And I remember my father and people in his generation being taxed, you know, and they say, well, this is to contribute to the freedom fight in South Africa. This is to help, you know, South African refugees to go through school. And they were happy to pay, right? So that culture has always been there. It's been ongoing for a while. But now things are a bit different, you know, because of the crisis in Nigeria itself. So the focus is more internal now than external.